And we're back. Are we back? Oh. Yeah. Hello. Oh, there you are. Hello. How's it going? There you are. This is the 10th most stonery podcast, or show, of 420. Yeah, man, it was, so cool to see Willie, and it was very loose over there. I'm assuming they're in Austin. All right. Sorry, wait, hang on one second. Okay, this song is for Mr. Willie Nelson, and I have a story to tell you about it afterwards. I hope I don't butcher it. Here we go. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. If anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eyes. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. You won't see no sad and teary eyes when I get my wings and it's my time to fly. Just call my friends and tell them there's a party, don't come on by. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Okay, sing along. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. If anyone don't like it, you just look 'em in the eye. Say I didn't come here, I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me till I die. Solo. Imagine a solo. When I go out, I've been here long enough, so sing and tell more jokes and stuff. Just keep the music playing, that'll be good goodbye. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. If anyone don't like it, you just look 'em in the eye. Say I didn't come here, I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me till I die. Well, just take me out and build the roaring fire. Just throw me in the flames for about an hour, and then pull me out and twist me up and paint me towards the sky. Roll me up and smoke me till I die. Roll me up and smoke me till I die. If anyone don't like it, you just look 'em in the eye. Say I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me till I die. Oh man, favorite tune. That one features Snoop Dogg and Chris Robertson. How'd that go? How'd that sound out there? Was that all right? That's the first time I sang it down, so apologies to Snoop. Repping over your West Coast rep. So that song, hello, how are you? Jonathan Fleming, I love you as well. Hello, sounds great. Thanks for the support. Are you related to Furry Lewis? I don't know. Am I? I'm on 23andMe. I get hit up on that all the time. You have new relatives, 23andMe. And you click on it, and you're like, oh no, I don't want all these fourth cousins. I'm like, ignore. I'm not here, I'm invisible. That's like when I tried to open a personal Facebook page, and it just like exploded upon like creation. And it was like fourth cousins and like, hey, we used to babysit you on the set back in the day. And it's just like, delete. I was on Friendster though. Who here was on Friendster? Anyone? Friendster? I was on that for a minute, and then I got very emo. This was like the true emo days. And committed Friendster, I don't even like to say this word, suicide, and wrote a letter as like a farewell. No one gave a rip. It's like such a dramatic letter, and no one cared. No one remembered it, but maybe someone's got it out there. I think it was a good letter. That's all I had planned for the show tonight. Just that, okay, so, how's this echo? Is it annoying? How's the echo? Annoying? Is this echo annoying? Do you have Tumblr though? No, I don't. Makeout Club? What does that mean? Oh, is that Friendster? Do you live? Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. So the echo's cool. It's a mood. Okay, let me just, we can adjust it. I don't want you guys to see the cables over here, but we'll move you over a little bit. All right then. Hey, everybody. 420. 420, y'all. Be safe with your lungs. Enjoy your weed. Be safe with your lungs. 420, y'all. Shout out to Jimmy Buffett. Shout out Snoop Dogg. Shout out Jack Herrick. Shout out to Gary Burton. Shout out to all the grasshoppers in the house. Shout out to the main man. Too much? We'll dial it back. It's fine. I don't mind. Normcore's great. This is so normal. I'm loving this. This is so fucking normal. So this is my show. Everyone's got a show. This is making my month. Are you on your period? Everyone has a show right now. Don't you notice? Everyone has a show, which I think is wonderful. However people express during this time. But I felt pressure after I debuted my show, 836, because then there were all these other shows. And I fell into the temporary depression, not over the show, but just the routine vibes, which they're fun. I feel like we're making the Jenny show. Jenny show is the best. Is that Jerry Cohen? Jerry is infiltrated. But yeah, everyone's got a show right now, which is nice, I think. How do you think things will go? Oh, it doesn't matter, because right now we can't project, can we? Oh, what do you think it's going to look like 2 weeks from now? Oh, I don't fucking know. Neither do you. So why don't you chill out? Unusual times. The lighting is perfecto. Oh, do you see the ghost lights? Does anyone see the ghost lights? Hang on a sec. Do you see him now? Hello. Hair tutorial. Hair tutorial. For me? No, I need one from you. Truly. Okay. Little background music. Be nice. And we're back. How's everyone doing out there? Oh, here's my guitar. I wish I had more planned. I don't have any tutorials. Yeah, that's the Twin Peaks soundtrack there. I heard... Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk. Doing great. My open C guitar was living with that spookiness. Oh, that's good. Cutie Batuti. Thank you. Jenny, why weren't you in the Twin Peaks Return? Ask David Lynch. That question, C. Fernando. Let's smoke, Jenny. Just did. What do you think I did off camera? Just use my Jenny Lewis later. Great. What's the story behind the jackets on the wall? Oh, thanks for asking. I collect these souvenir jackets. They're like somewhat controversial because they're like post-war. There's like Korean souvenir jackets that the soldiers and tourists would just go and buy these jackets. So that's a reversible one. I actually bought it on eBay, thinking it was my size. And it arrived and it was, at least it wasn't for a doll. Because that's happened before, where I order a chair. And I'm like, this Eames chair is $7. Oh my God, I can't believe this bargain. And then you're like, oh, this is an Eames chair for a dollhouse. Oh, that's cool. So this jacket was intended for me and now it lives on the Little Small. True. Very, very true. All right. Let's see here. Sorry, I have to tune this guitar. I got this guitar in Red Wing, Minnesota, at an antique store there. Anyone been to Red Wing, Minnesota out there? That's where they make those shoes. And Red Wing pottery, which is really cute stuff. Sorry. This is a professional show. This is a professional show. Have you guys been watching all the mega live streams where everyone's like in their living room? I prefer the news when all the news guys are in their environments. I prefer it. You're like, Sanjay Gupta, you have like a crazy video wall at your crib, bro. I love Sanjay Gupta. I think he should be the president. That's my vote. I mean, I love Bernie, of course, but I think Sanjay would be amazing as well. I can do a Sanjay impression, but I'm not going to do it here. I just do it for myself in the mirror. Because there's no one else here but me. So I do my Sanjay impression. I'm not going to do it. It's true, I watch CNN. I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. I just keep watching it. That and murder, like forensic files. Play some tunes. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. I hear you loud and clear there, sir. Don't like my... Anyway, so I bought this guitar, and it goes out of tune, but it's really super cute, so I'm gonna play it. And it feels really good to play. Okay, so... Man, guys, it's so out. I'm about to get wicked. You got me lying on my back. Hallelujah. All will be forgiven. Why you gotta act like that? Make me beg for you. I'm wired on Red Bull and Hennessy, higher than you. I'm on fire. Come on and get next to me. I wanna ride with you. I wanna ride with you. What's the matter with me? I can see it in your eyes. After all we've been through. Oh, don't you wanna kiss me? Don't you wanna even try and devour the moon? I'm wired on Red Bull and Hennessy, higher than you. I'm on fire. Come on and get next to me. I wanna ride with you. And we had it all right from the start. Never going back in with your heart, 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 heart. And we had it all, it's falling apart. Never getting back again without that spark. Ah, 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 I'm wired. Red Bull and Hennessy, higher than you. I'm on fire. Come on and get next to me. I wanna ride Do you think anyone is drinking Red Bull right now? I don't think so. I'm not. I mean, seems like that's one of the industries that, who wants to be on Red Bull while you're at home? Also, the flower industry, I read a piece on the worldwide flower trade and how most of the world's flowers are traded in Holland in a massive building. It's like one of the biggest buildings in Europe. And all of the flowers, a lot of which are grown in Africa and Kenya, like leftover from the colonial brutality. They come through this massive auction house. And then if you buy flowers in, you know, Jersey for your wedding or San Francisco, you'll go to a florist, and they will then go to the flower markets and then order from these companies that work with these like giant flower distributors. And so your rose that was picked, you know, on a Monday in Kenya gets to you for your wedding in Costa Mesa in like 2 weeks via refrigerated trucks and airplanes. Now, I want to see a special orchid just like anyone else, but do I need my flower to travel such a long distance to get to me? Or could I maybe pick a flower or, you know, local flowers? But I think this whole, this moment is sort of shining a light on stuff. I didn't know about this flower trade. And they I think it was on Bloomberg, but they showed pictures of these giant auction houses, and there's like these beautiful flowers coming out. And then the farmers in Kenya, I mean, they need the work, but they're getting paid, you know, good wages for, you know, those regions, but like not even close to what they should be. So the whole world is a little bit, I'd be willing to give up. You know, if someone said, you'll never hold a daffodil again, I would cry. But I'd be okay with it, ultimately. Anyway, so that's the flower rant for today. Let's put on a little music so we can digest. Oops. I'm back. How's everyone doing? Let's catch up. How have you been feeling? Kevin Morby? Is that Morbs? Morbs! Morbs, I saw you on the Willie Nelson. I'm talking to my friend Kevin Morby now. He's on here. You were great. It was so nice to see you, and I loved your story about seeing Willie with Bob Dylan in KC. It's my friend Kevin Morby. He's from KC. Shoot, is he from KCK or KC Mo? This is an important distinction. KCK. Kevin, are you from KCK? Going outside to look for a satellite. Oh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. 420, yes. I need to rewatch True Beverly Hills. Go for it. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Absence of God. If I knew how to play that on the guitar, I would. That was our Rilo Kiley Jim Croce phase. Do you guys like Jim Croce? Operator, please down and rolling line. So that was kind of like a Croce nod, Jim Croce, and then I realized that I don't like Jim Croce. It's The Absence of God. That's it. But Jim Croce in general, like as far as those dudes go from that time period, I don't dislike him, but Croce's not high on the, I'm sorry, this is a controversial opinion. Not as controversial as people who say they don't like the Doors. Love Jim. Oh, Black Coffee, Fuck the World says love Jim. Well, Jim died tragically in an accident. And how many people are watching this right now, by the way? What do we got? What's our count? 200? 300? He's no John Denver, exactly. You. Is that a Croce? Oh, poor Jim. R.I.P. R.I.P. All the Croce Jim. No, I don't want to talk shit about Jim. That's not why I'm here today. I'm just saying, of all those dudes, you know, it's a little Moon in June. You know what I mean? Moon in June. $12:35. Oh, I didn't tell you the Willie Nelson story. This is great. So, that song, Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die, that's a Willie collabo with Snoop and Chris Christopherson and some other country dude that I don't know. Not Jackson Brown, but that was a good suggestion. Jackson. I love to think of Jackson and Snoop and Willie hanging out. That's a good, solid crew. So a couple years ago, 2016 to be exact, I was invited to come sing at the Luck Reunion in Austin, Texas, which is like a super fun shindig where you hang out on Willie's ranch and there's a show and there's like all these awesome vendors, and like the night before the big show, there's a dinner, and you know, they like pass around these joints of Willie's Reserve and you like eat this great food, and then Willie and the family band do a set for the dinner party. And it's like a Willie Nelson concert for like, I don't know, 75 people. It's insane. So I was invited to the dinner party, and the dues were being passed around. And this man came up to me, and he's like, hey, Willie wants you to come up and sing tonight with him in the tent. And I was like, oh, great. No one told me about it, but he's like, yes, so he wants you to sing Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die. And I was like, oh, okay. And will the circle be unbroken? I was like, well, no one told me that I should learn, man, okay. So the dude's like, well, why don't you come with me into the chapel and we can learn the song, because I'd never heard Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die. And so we go into the chapel, and I'm like panicking. I'm like so completely baked. And, you know, I'm like trying to learn the song, and like Willie goes on the stage, and it's amazing, and they're playing, it's the family band, and the guy's like, okay, let's go to the side of the stage. And he like kind of ushers me to the side of the stage, and like the tour manager is standing there, and he kind of like clocks me like, oh, okay. And then the guy's like, okay, go ahead, go. And I'm like, oh shit. So I roll up on stage and I stand next to Willie, and he looks at me like, who the fuck is this chick? And I look over at Lucas, who I didn't really know at the time, and he was like, they'd like just start the song, roll me up and smoke me when I'm, and I'm like, oh my God. Everyone's stoned, we're all stoned, but I think I just got pranked by this dude who got me to get up on stage with Willie Nelson high out of my mind and sing like Snoop Dogg's parts. Roll me out. Crazy, right? Questions? Anyone have any questions about that story? Questions? Oh no. Oh my gosh. It was, you should have said you were a Nico case. Well, yeah, they would have been impressed. It's true. Snoop. Oh, there's a part B of that story, if anyone wants to hear it. So the following night, there was the actual concert for the Luck reunion, but there was like a terrible storm predicted. And basically the whole night got rained out. So this is after I got pranked on like a Friday, and then we reconvene on Saturday. We're gonna like play our show, and it's gonna be great. And Bill Murray's there. He's hanging out with Willie and hanging out in Austin because he loves Austin. And so we're all in my dressing room, and it's like bucketing down rain. And I had a special outfit made for the occasion. I asked my friends, Fort Lonesome in Austin, Texas. Hey, what's up, Video Dave? To make me a weed suit to wear for Willie's Luck reunion, for Willie. A weed suit for Willie. And so it was an homage to the Graham Parsons weed suit in a rainbow. And so I had gotten this suit made, and it's in the dressing room, and it starts to bucket down rain. And the night before was like a disaster. And so the show ends up not happening. They like cancel it. There's lightning. And we end up doing like a little show in the chapel. And it's like, 20 people in there. And I'm wearing, my jeans. And then later that night, they're doing another Willie in the tent thing with the family band. And I'm like, this is my opportunity to redeem myself. And Bill Murray's standing by the side of the stage, and I roll up like in my motorcycle jacket, and he's like, are you gonna get up there? I'm like, well, I don't know if they call me up. And I was like, I made this special rainbow weed suit for tonight, and I didn't wear it earlier because it's raining. Like, what do you think? Do you think I should go like put it on? And he's like, well, yes, absolutely I do. And as a matter of fact, and he pulls out a $50 bill from his wallet, and then he puts it in my pocket. And I was like, all right. So I ran in the rain to the dressing room, and I put on the Fort Lonesome magical rainbow suit. And I ran back and got up on stage, and there was Willie, and we sang Will the Circle Be Unbroken and Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die, legit style, with Bill in the crowd. And then it all wrapped up, and I think that was like the last song of the set. And there's a little pickup truck waiting by the side of the stage. And after everyone finished the show, Willie walked over and got in the passenger side of the pickup truck. And then Bill Murray went and got in next to him. And there was a driver who drove them off into the night, pouring sky. Pretty sick. That's my story. All right. Sorry, it's so out of tune. Should I get my other guitar? I apologize. This is not professional at all, is it? It's supposed to be a surprise. This is a low E guy. Okay, that should do it. Turn up the stereo till everything rattles. Ooh, life is a disco, a mambo. Put on your dead glow, do-si-do. Do-si-do. Open the window, get back in the saddle. Ooh, this ain't no ghetto Joe. I'm on the payroll. Do-si-do. Ooh, rock and roll. Ooh, do-si-do. Make a grown man cry. It's suicide, my oh my. Powerful minds and suicide, my oh my. You ain't no pharaoh flow. Get back on your pack, so do-si-do. Ooh, you're a pro. Ooh, do-si-do. Make a grown man cry. It's suicide, my oh my. Powerful minds and suicide, my oh my. Turn up the stereo till everything rattles. Ooh, life is a disco, a rebel. Put on your day glow, do-si-do. Rock and roll. Ooh, Feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happy times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come with me to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again, gonna be with some of my friends. Maybe I'll feel on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Baby behind on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come with me to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
Imagine your favorite guitar players playing a solo here. Imagine like Knopfler.
Ooh, shit, Knopfler.
Okay, imagine like Jerry.
Oh, that boy of mine by my side, the silver moon and the evening sky. Oh, some sweet day, gonna take away this hurting side. Well, I'll never be blue. My dreams come true on Blue Bayou.
Happy 420, y'all. Happy 420, y'all. Love ya.